loves, welcome back to May Marathon day 3. I want to do a video for all the young girls watching and other sisters of mine watching. We are going to be going over some hygiene tips I wish I knew growing up. My dog wants to say hello. Hi baby. And I have just a couple things, but I have a couple things written in my notebook, so let's go ahead and get started. So here are some shower and body care tips and tricks that I wish I knew. So wash your hair first in the shower and then your body second. So when you're washing your body first and then you wash your hair, all of the oil and dirt from your hair is going to fall into your body, and if you're not washing your body after that, it can definitely lead to breakouts, clogged pores. I've always showered and washed my hair first and then my body after. That's just how I have always done that. This also gives your body wash enough time to stay on your skin and also continue smelling good even after you get out of the shower. So the next thing is exfoliating 1 to 3 times a week. So this is key, especially when you are shaving. I exfoliate the day I shave unless my skin is just too sensitive, and then I definitely shave at least once throughout the week. So always make sure you are exfoliating. I do use like different sugar scrubs and stuff like that. It's really helpful. And also if you get like an exfoliating glove you can just put on your hand or hold to also exfoliate with, it is really helpful. It helps with ingrown hairs. It helps just get the dead skin off of your body, and it just helps your skin overall, the tone and appearance look a lot better. The next thing is use separate towels for your face and your body. So if you're using the same towel for both your face and body, it is definitely going to lead to more breakouts, and you are just spreading that bacteria on your face after you do cleanse your body. And I know a lot of people think like, well, I'm getting out of the shower, my towel should be clean. When you're using a fresh towel, that is definitely true, but over time your towel is going to accumulate some bacteria, so you just definitely want to make sure you're not putting that on your face or spreading that around. And obviously using a different towel every couple of days, definitely changing up your towels and not using the same one for like 4 or 5 days. And the next tip, this might be a little controversial and that is okay. You don't have to follow this religiously. I'm not telling you to go shave every single day, but definitely keeping up with your shaving routine is going to help you. As soon as I shave, I literally feel like a brand new bitch. Like I feel so much better. My skin is so much softer and I just feel super good. And knowing that I am taking care of myself, I am staying up to date with just hygiene and appearance, and I don't do it for society, I guess. I literally shave for myself. It's just how I prefer it. It's literally how I've done, you know, my hair care, my body hair care routine since I was like 13. So I think it's just different for everybody, and if you shave, definitely make sure you are staying consistent with shaving. Moisturize after shower, and always moisturize after shaving as well. If you take a shower like right before bed, definitely put lotion on. I promise you, your skin's gonna feel so good when you wake up, and you're just gonna have such a good night's sleep. I don't know why, it might just be like a mental thing for me, but when I shower and at the end of the night I just put like a really nice lotion on, a perfume, I lay an incense, I put like a cozy pajama set on, I have the best sleep of my life. So that is definitely a tip for you ladies. And now we are going to get into some feminine care. So if you are starting your period, or if you are a woman and you have your period consistently, this is definitely some tips and tricks for you. Change from wet and sweaty clothes immediately when you are done working out. And I've had to learn this the hard way. I have a skin condition, and if I sweat or stay in kind of like moist clothes, even if it's like an hour after my workout and I just need to take a break and calm down, I break out even worse than I normally do. So it's always recommended that you change out of those clothes almost immediately. Also, so you don't risk any bacteria growth or any yeast growth or anything like that, because it's nasty and you just don't want to deal with that as a woman. The next one is try to sleep with no panties or completely naked. I do this all the time, and you guys, I will never go back to sleeping in like a full set of clothes. Like I am either always in a big t-shirt with no panties, I'm always maybe naked, or I just have panties on and that's it. Like I don't care. It's just the best way to sleep. I think it just feels so comfy, so cozy. Even in like a pajama set, like I'll wear my pajamas with no bra or panties, and it's just, it might just be me, it might be weird, but I don't think so. I think it's just really, really comfortable, and you don't need to be wearing like tight clothes all the time. There's no need for you wearing tight panties or a bra to sleep. Like, just, it's torture. Just don't do it. The next thing is always wipe front to back. So if you wipe back to front, you risk getting some bacteria in your lady bits, and you do not want that. It could definitely risk your feminine health, so you never want to risk that. Always try to wipe front to back. And something that I do sometimes when I use the bathroom, there are times where I just don't feel comfortable, like I feel dirty, I feel nasty, and even times like that, I will make sure to just get in the shower, just clean myself up, and honestly, I just feel so much better. So definitely taking care of yourself down under and making sure you are not risking for any infections or any bacteria growth is definitely the way to go. Another tip is changing your feminine products pretty often. So if you are on your period, on your menstrual cycle, and this goes for pads and tampons, I usually only strictly wear tampons now, but this can go for either or. You want to be changing those every 4 to 6 hours. But if you are a heavy bleeder like I can be, you definitely want to make sure you are changing it every 2 to 4 hours. Just so that way, like I said previously, you don't risk any bacteria growth or any, smells that are unpleasant or anything like that. Just really making sure that you are changing your feminine hygiene products. And if you don't, you can also develop sepsis. So that, I'm pretty sure, is like a blood infection, and it can be fatal. So you definitely want to make sure you are doing the proper precautions just to make sure your body is staying nice and healthy and working the way it needs to work. And in the shower, when you are bathing, this goes for any vaginal products that you use whatsoever, try to use unscented products only. So body wash, tampons, any scented products, like, you want to use the unscented version of that. Our pH system is so sensitive. Something so little can throw off your pH balance, and you're gonna develop a smell. You're gonna develop maybe itching and burning and just other very unpleasant experiences down under. So definitely using unscented products is going to reduce your risk. The next topic is 18 plus. So if you are not 18 or older or involved in any sexual contact or activity, this is definitely something to skip over. The first thing is peeing before or after your sexual intercourse. Peeing after helps reduce the risk of UTIs and yeast infections from any bacteria you or your partner may have exchanged during this sexual encounter, and it may also help you kind of release any of the human bodily fluids that may build up during this time. And something else, if you are feeling really off down there, or just your body's not feeling right whatsoever, if you are experiencing itching or any sort of discomfort or anything like that, it is definitely worth getting checked out. I had an instance where I thought I had a UTI and I was taking at-home medication to try to get rid of it, but unfortunately what I had was a yeast infection, and I had to go to the hospital because of that, because I obviously misdiagnosed myself, and that could have been reduced and not have happened if I just went and got checked out when I experienced the first couple of symptoms. So definitely don't learn the same way I did, and just go get checked out if you are feeling a little off or just uncomfortable in a certain way. Especially if you've had intercourse lately, you can always go get checked and be safe than sorry. This also goes hand in hand to get routine pap smears, just overall checks at your OBGYN as well. It is becoming a really normalized thing, and I'm so happy about that. Feeling more comfortable going to doctor's appointments and talking about their vaginal and feminine health. I'm just so happy about it. So definitely get your routine checks products, just to be, like I said, also safe than sorry, and just so you are staying up to date and taking care of your body and your health. This next one is you want to make sure you are washing and disinfecting all of your adult toys before and after use. So before, obviously, make sure it is safe to use, make sure it is safe to be inside of you internally and not going to spread any bacteria or anything like that. And definitely wash and sterilize all of your toys after you use and play with them as well. It is super important. You do not want to open your body and open yourself up to risks of infections just because you want to have a little alone time. When you are sexually active, definitely make sure you are using protection if you do not want children. And this just goes in general, and this just goes saying if you are not financially or mentally or emotionally ready for a child or for what could turn into a pregnancy, then please make the mindful decision of using protection or using other methods of birth control. The last thing we need in this world right now is more people bringing children into this world that cannot provide for them or will just mistreat them. If you are adult enough to be having sex, I think you can make your own adult decisions and use protection. Be mindful about it and talk to your partner or whoever you are engaging with, and make sure you are definitely on the same page about this as well. The next couple of things are for my gym girlies, just like me. So like I said, change out of your gym clothes almost immediately after you are done working out. Take a shower, just really wash all of the sweat and just nastiness off that you got from your workout. Always use deodorant before, during, and after your workout. If you are starting to smell a little stinky, definitely go to the locker room and refresh your deodorant, put a piece of gum in, not only your confidence, but just your aura. Like, nobody wants to be around you when you stink in the gym or you don't have deodorant on. So definitely make sure if you are going to the gym or you're going to work out, make sure you are putting clean clothes on, make sure you are using deodorant, make sure you're, upkept, your hair is brushed, you look you don't have to have a full face on, but at least look a little presentable. And always keep a feminine hygiene bag. So yesterday I did a what is in my gym bag video, and in my gym bag I always keep a little carry-on, like black makeup bag pretty much, but it is just full of different feminine hygiene products and stuff like that. So always keep that. And even if you have like a little purse, you can definitely put a couple things in there for your feminine hygiene, just in case and just if you need it. And other just little habits like that: change your sheets and your bedding and pillowcases, everything like that, at least weekly to bi-weekly. Your body sweats and releases so many things during the nighttime when you're sleeping, and your bed probably has so much dead skin on it right now and you don't realize. So always wash your blankets, even the ones that you just throw on the chair and just use at your desk. Always wash your things, wash your clothes, everything like that. Keep your laundry regularly done. So this also goes for bras. I know us women, we probably have like one or two of our favorite bras and we just wear them all the time and we don't wash them. This is your reminder to wash your fucking bra. Like, just wash it. Please wash your bras. The last thing has honestly helped me, not only mentally, but just my space, my room, my home, is open your windows. So I live in Florida and opening my windows can honestly sometimes suffocate me. But when I wake up early in the morning or even late at night and it is a little cooler outside, you hear the birds chirping, it's just a beautiful experience, and you just let fresh air into your space, and I think it really helps. That is my last tip. Just open your fucking window sometimes. Let a little fresh air in, breathe the fresh air. We're human beings. We're supposed to, enjoy these things. If you like this video and you have any other tips or tricks that I can add into the next one, we can definitely do a part 2 of this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for May Marathon Day 3. I will see you guys next time. Bye, babes.